Alexandra Ela vs Xinyu Wang prediction. Rising Stars battle for a spot in the 2026 ASB Classic final. Alexandra Ela vs Xinyu Wang. Prediction for the match on the 10th of January, 2026. The 2026 ASB Classic has reached its penultimate stage, and the semifinal clash between Alexandra Ela and Xinyu Wang is a highlight of the weekend. Both players have enjoyed a fantastic start to the new season, showing great form on the outdoor hard courts of Auckland. Ela, the 20-year-old sensation from the Philippines, is looking to reach her first final of the year after a series of dominant performances. On the other side of the net, China's Xinyu Wang has been equally impressive, using her powerful ground strokes to navigate a tricky draw. With both athletes ranked closely and hungry for a breakthrough title, fans at center court can expect a high-energy battle. This match is not just about a spot in the final, it is a statement of intent for the rest of the 2026 season. Filipino Alexandra Ela preview, WTA number 53. Alexandra Ela has been the player to watch in this tournament. The fourth seed came into Auckland with a reinvigorated sense of confidence, which was on full display right from her opening round comeback against veteran Donna Vekic. Since that hard-fought three-set win, Ela has been nothing short of clinical, dropping very few games in the rounds that followed. She took apart Magda Linette, yet another veteran, in the quarterfinals with a scoreline of 6-3, 6-2, making it clear that her return game is among the best on tour at present. Ela's game revolves around phenomenal court coverage and an aggressive baseline strategy. She has been particularly good at turning defensive situations into attacks. This ability has forced many mistakes from her previous rivals. In her last outing, she converted 50% of break-point chances and won more than 57% of service points. Though not having the biggest serve in the draw, Ela's placement and variety have kept opponents guessing. Fresh off her career best 2025, when she broke into the top 50, Ela appears physically stronger and tactically sharper than ever before. Chinese Xinyu Wang preview, WTA number 57. Xinyu Wang is the 7th seed and she describes a different type of fire in this semifinal. She is tall and has a strong two-handed backhand. The Chinese star plays by dictating from the baseline. Her journey to the semifinals included an impressive victory against Katie McNally, followed by a quarterfinal match that was cut short when Francesca Jones had to retire with Wang leading 6-4, 4-3. This additional rest may turn out to be pivotal in what promises to be a grueling semifinal battle. Wang's game revolves around her big first serve and her ability to flatten out her ground strokes to hit winners. In matches completed this week, she has averaged 5 aces per match, a considerable weapon on these quick hard courts. At times, though, she has had issues with consistency when taken out of her comfort zone. To defeat Ela, Wang must remain aggressive but limit the unforced errors that sometimes plague her game. Currently ranked number 57 in the world, a victory here would see her move back towards a career high of 32, proof that she belongs at the business end of WTA tournaments. Busts in silhouette. Alexandra Ela vs Xinyu Wang head-to-head statistics. This marks the first official meeting at the WTA level between Alexandra Ela and Xinyu Wang. Though they played once on the junior circuit many years back, their professional paths have seldom crossed until now. The two players are currently separated by just 4 spots in the rankings, number 53 versus number 57, which makes this one of the most evenly matched semifinals in recent Auckland history. A semifinal match with momentum, history, and massive stakes. Tennis is at its most compelling when youthful ambition meets seasoned poise, and the 2026 ASB Classic semifinal between Alexandra Ela and Wang Xinyu embodies exactly that. On paper, this encounter might look like just another fixture deep into a WTA 250 event, but beneath the surface lies a rich tapestry of Korean narratives, personal milestones, evolving games, and the hunger for a first WTA final. Tennis racket and ball player profiles. Who are these two rising forces? Run a hashtag #Alexandra Ela, the Filipino phenom. At just 20 years old, Alexandra Ela is already one of the brightest young talents on the women's tour. Representing the Philippines, she has carved out a reputation for fearless tennis and a competitive spirit that belies her age. Although still early in her career, Ela has compiled more than a few headlines with noteworthy performances. She has posted strong results on hard courts and notably defeated Magda Linette, a seasoned tour player, 6-3, 6-2 to reach the ASB Classic semifinals. her first victory over the Polish veteran after 2 earlier losses. As a result of her performance this week, her live ranking has climbed into the top 50, one of the highest points she's reached in her young journey. Ela's game is anchored by her aggressive baseline play, improving court coverage, and a willingness to hang tough in key moments, traits that suggest she might be on the verge of a true breakthrough. Dragon Wang Xinyu, the Chinese contender. Wang Xinyu, at 24, brings both maturity and a wealth of experience to this semifinal. Though slightly older than Ela, Wang is still considered one of the tour's emerging talents, the kind of player capable of finishing off big points and grinding through tough rallies. Wang reached the semifinals after her opponent retired due to injury, but not before building control on serve and showcasing a powerful baseline game. She has previously achieved a career-high ranking near the top 32 and boasts a mixture of ITF titles and solid performances at bigger WTA tournaments, adding to her threat level on hard courts. However, one looming narrative for Wang is her semifinals record on hard surfaces. She has been unable to convert deep runs into finals appearances in similar events, with no success in 8 previous hard-court semifinals. Matchup dynamics, contrasting styles, and strategic questions. When Ela and Wang take the court in Auckland, the clash is as psychological as it is strategic. Bar chart recent form and on-court trends. Both players have arrived in the semifinals riding solid momentum this week. Ela has been dominant, dropping only 7 games through her last victory and displaying comfort on return games. Wang has been efficient and resilient, not losing a set since the first round and taking advantage of opportunities when they arise. According to statistical previews, these strengths and weaknesses lay the foundation for where the match may tilt. Wang generates slightly more winners and aces per match, which suggests she can finish rallies explosively. Ela has shown a higher breakpoint conversion rate, a key stat that often decides tight matchups. These subtleties mean that while Wang might be able to power points with depth and pace, Ela's strategic patience and point construction could win her the crucial moments. Cloud with Tornado, the psychological edge, mental.